Alright, let's go this guy's Circle of Wines and start leveling here. Insert subname here was a million times better. Yeah, we can make that one like the next one or something. I mean, the water, like no matter what, the water gets to be named no manual though. Alright, so we are here at the Smuggler, getting our locker set as always. Got all the rings prepared here. Let's move on to the game. To the main campaign. Yeah, doing good as well. Talis. Oh shit, we need one merit though. Oops. I'm sorry, man. I will never learn it, I guess. Alright, we got the Savior's Merit ready. This one unlocks ultimate difficulty, also gives me all the attribute and skill rewards from lower difficulties, meaning normal and elite, and also unlocks all the rift gates on the lower difficulties, and also gives me all inventory bags, so that's why I have 5 inventory bags here, and also why I'm able to port around now and grab my... Like, I'm not grabbing all of them, but like most of them. Most of the lore nodes here. To well, become at least like level 15, right? Because with that level I will be able to use this metal and, well, almost a relic, not quite, but almost. Now to get the lore nodes in Coven or the Vanguard and also in Berholm, I mean it's pretty easy, just go there and get them, right? But there's also one or like two that you can get in for Lycan, and you have to be careful there because you shouldn't be... Like, you have to be level 1 to port to Icon and not spawn enemies there, because if you're like higher than level 1, say you already chugged your Potion of Clarity right now and like chose to like click on all these diaries or like lore notes, right? Then you will be higher than level 1 and then you will actually make monsters spawn over in Fort Icon. And yeah, those might kill you at level 1, right? So yeah, if you go here at level 1, the Rift Gate will not spawn any monsters. Right. I know there's some more lore nodes here and there, but I think that should be enough for me. I'm gonna start leveling here. So we grab this one here as well. This crudely scrolled node. We use the Potion of Clarity and click on all these. We're level 15, we can equip this metal, we can equip the rings. And I believe we go like pretty physic heavy, at least early on, and we are playing... what are we playing even? We were playing an Archon, right? And we want to play Grasping Wines Archon, Retaliation based, acid. So how about we actually use Grasping Wines for leveling, right? Sounds good, right? Wait, no fire pet? Come on. We decided on grasping vines now, right? Like on acid retaliation grasping vines. Don't bring up something else again. So yeah, secondary is gonna be Oathkeeper. And actually after grasping vines I will not like put more points on Shaman, I will just go for Path of 3 and the Celestial Presence here as fast as possible. You didn't vote? Well, I can't help you then. Okay, and now since we have all the portals, we just want to port around, and I mean we can do like the first quest, but only to be able to like go into the Cellar and also get the shrine from the Cellar. Fire pet spawn now, are you kidding me? You gotta decide at some point, right? Scammer streamer, he says. Oh my god. Dude, I told you like 15 minutes ago, vote on what build you wanna see. Like, I don't know, 10 times in a row. I checked the poll like, I don't know, like when I made this character right now. Fire Pets that won anyway. Yeah, they won now after you voted. They didn't win like 5 minutes ago. Holy shit, the baby rage, what the hell. Okay, we got the shrine here, right? Don't worry, man. We do a Kabbalist like it's also another point, and I don't really have anything else I want to do for Kabbalist, so it's probably gonna be like a Fire Pets anyways. Just call him scammer streamer, dude. Holy shit. Just vote, right? Like, that's like you're like those kind of people that are upset that Trump won, right? Like after Trump won, like so many people were upset that weren't even voting. Like, you weren't even voting. Like, how can you be upset? Like, you didn't even vote in the first place. If you don't vote, then it's your fault that the guy who didn't, that you didn't want, won, right? Not my president. Yeah, but I mean, people who voted and didn't vote Trump, they can say that, but if you didn't vote him, well, I mean, if you didn't vote at all, like, you're not allowed to say that, like, what? I mean, you're allowed to say that, but it doesn't make any sense. What does Trump has to do with Grim Dawn? Not so much, but your behavior right now has to do a lot with people who like are upset that someone is or something is voted on when they didn't vote, right? Political content for YouTube, yeah, here we fucking go again, right? Like, always political content for YouTube. Feels good, man. Actually not upset. Yeah, okay. Just saying that, like, from your behavior, it might appear for some people that you are actually upset. I mean, I know you pretty well, so it was... I kinda knew that you were trolling anyway, but... I mean, as always... This was more like for explanation for other people that might not know you that well. We're building fire pads? No, we are not. The poll ended like before fire pads won. Also welcome, Moody Melon. Fire pad, God. Oh, shit. Yeah, the water will come soon, and fire pads will come soon as well, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Everything will happen. Like, everything on that list will happen sooner or later anyway. It's only a matter of time. I was too late, yeah. Like, polling stations were already closed, I'm sorry. Fire pads will come in 2021? No, but maybe next year. Why am I going here? I don't need to go here. Just go to the cellar and then go back. Politics as discussed between twins teams of Twitch. I don't know. I mean, speak for yourself when it comes to age, but I guess it doesn't really matter how old you are, right? But when you're on Twitch, like on Twitch in chat, or like as a streamer I guess as well sometimes, you're just 12 years old, right? Like no matter what you discuss. ...2021 will be too soon for fire pads. Fire pads will happen in 2020, definitely. If you thought 2019 was bad and meme-ish already, prepare for 2020, man. It was my discussion with Alios about some Hungarian-German pastry. Oh, wait, what was it? Was it like Krapfen or something like that? Savagery 1 rigged. What the fuck, dude? Did you fucking vote from your mobile phone, or like, I don't know, your the Wi-Fi of your neighbor as well, or something like that? Where do we go now? Alcovian foothills, right? Also, we should put some... Okay. Wait, where did I even put the build now? this Archon, because there are like a lot of builds under this command now, but not the one I'm leveling right now, right? And also not the one that won, I guess. Whichever won now, but... okay, where is it? Right. Oh yeah, Devotions. So Devotions, I wanna go for... I mean, Rumor, obviously, right? Rumor, Phoenix, Affliction. It's like stuff I should aim for first, I guess. So, I don't know, getting the Scarab early on is pretty terrible, right? Like, the Scarab is not the best early game devotion. Definitely not. I think I'm just gonna go for something like Falcon early on, because Falcon is pretty nice. Or maybe like, what's it called? Scorpion Sling, right? Acheron Scorpion. I should probably just go for Falcon Swoop, right? Falcon Swoop. Or Bat. Yeah, just go for Bat and then take like blues and then go for Murmur, right? That sounds about right. So we go for the Bat first and bind us to Grasping Vines. Bat is like an always a solid choice for leveling, I would say. What do we want to use here? This? I guess. But where am I going? Wrong way, right? Oh yeah, so the actual build that this is gonna be in right now is this, nothing else. Okay. Nightbot, why are you so slow? You think Apostate is better than Spellbinder for 8th or Essence? Where the fuck am I walking? Ripple off, right? Where did I even go? Wait, what? Yeah, down here, right? Yeah, this way. There we go. It was better, like, some time ago, before our Arcanist got the buff. And ever since then, I actually wanted to make the build. Is it better now than Spellbinder? Not sure, probably not actually. It's maybe on par. OA is doing me concern. I mean, it's a Retaliation build though. Like, Retaliation builds don't need like super high OA, right? 2.6 without procs is actually kind of fine for like. But yeah, I would like to have more OA as well. Like 2.7, 2.8 might be really nice. Yeah, the Renaissance Apostate has been on my list like for a year now, I think. So yeah, it's gonna happen someday. But there are like so many builds that have been like on my list for like 1 year already, so it's not like the only build that is on my list for like a year now. Yeah, it is retail to attack, so yeah, I do want higher OA. Like, I do want kinda normal OA, that's true, Sorok. I don't want like, it's not like the classical shit where you don't need OA, that's true. Wouldn't this be better? Misery? Maybe. But I don't think so, actually. Like, look at the 3-piece bonus from Judgment of the 3. Like, from the set, right? From the retail set. That 3-piece bonus is like so good. All the builds are on the list, yeah. Kinda. The illusion of choice. Yeah. I should have just stuck with water, and I should have just played the leveled the water in the first place. And not let you guys vote again. Just because instructions were like a little bit unclear. Yeah, I already convert from the shield, like the shield converts as well. Why am I walking in here? Like, I don't need to go here. Next one, Toad Force. Right. The grasping of Wine's already on us, like ridiculous actually. It's so strong, what the hell. Let's do this. I mean, that's pretty nice. Yeah, don't worry, Fresh Lemon, I will do what I want. But if I don't mind like doing this or that, I usually like that's what like the polls are for, right? Like sometimes I would just make a build that I want to play, and some like because I don't want to play like something else, or like I want to play like one specific build over the others anyway. For example, like the Conjurer I made, right? I didn't let you guys vote on that one. But right now, yeah, it was like the remaining builds that I have right now, at least today, I felt like, yeah, it's kind of whatever which one I start leveling first. I would like to play all of them at some point, but there's like none of them that I want to like play over the others. So yeah, I mean, why not try to give you guys some choices as well, or like some illusions of choice, I guess. We're gonna go for the eel here, and then also go for, honestly, probably the rat, right? Probably gonna take the rat for now. Yo, Kovacs, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription for February. Thank you so much, man. I didn't even know that's a thing. Interesting. Thank you so much, man. What's your prediction on the end part of this build? I think it's might be pretty strong. Like, it might be really strong actually. Because Grasping Vines is like a ticking ability, right? And ticking abilities are great for Retaliation. And you can like layer them on top, right? Like if you put different layers, like all the flat retail damage, that will stack on top of each other, right? This will stack. And you can just kite with this build as well, because it's just like a point and click casting ability. Like if the damage is enough, then it's gonna be like really strong actually. Like probably super good for stuff like Shattered Realm, right? Like SR, like high SR stuff. Oh yeah, I should use the Virus Might. What am I doing? Subs are half the price for 1 month of Netflix. Oh, interesting. Oh, you mean half the price of 1 month of Netflix? And at least twice the fun. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I appreciate it very much. Should we kill this guy? Okay, this is where Grasping Vines leveling is gonna suck a bit, right? Like, single target? Single target, hello? Are you there? Single target damage? Okay, we need something for single target, right? To accompany our Grasping Vines here. Hey, Rick Balik, how are you, man? Welcome, welcome. So we choose this, that, and maybe this. Maybe we should like max out the Guardians though, as ASP, right? Like Guardians leveling shouldn't be that terrible either, right? I guess. So many items. Any usable items though? Like any pants? Hello? Not really, right? Yeah, if you check it out though, there's also no augments on it, and you just slam like Pierce Chaos augment on everything, and then it's good, right? Stick pants and adios. Holy shit. Also, I need to use Prince of Virtue here. What am I doing? This one gives me some like some HP, right? Some bleed damage on hit as well, actually. Yeah, maybe Sorok, maybe. I don't know, maybe that's too greedy, but maybe, yeah. Let's see. Still having a quick set of Virus Might. Yeah, I'm looking a little bit too much on chat. That's true. There we go. Thank you for that. You got gifted a sub, but you can't use emotes. Feels bad, man. Maybe you just got debated. Yo, Skipper, how are you? Welcome, welcome. This time I'm not gonna call you a slipper, right? Just Skipper is fine. We need more devotion points. We need to assign these, right? Next up we're gonna get the Murmur devotion. And after Murmur we should probably aim for Phoenix, right? So just get like, I don't know, Lion for example. Lion is pretty... It's not like a super good devotion, but early on it's okay. We should use that one. Where did we go? Wait, did I get the one in the cave here? I did, right? Yeah. Bloody Grove, I guess. No, we skipped the Bloody Grove one, like the... But we don't skip the Dark Veil one, right? Yeah. Fire bats. Indeed, indeed. Yo, Brozef, how are you? Wait, is that's not Aishtidu, is it? No, what is this? That's not, which? I actually can't read the kanji. What is this? Wait, is this Aishtidu? Itoshiteru. Oh yeah, it is the same. Oh, it is Aishtiru, like Itoshiteru. It is I love you. Okay, there we go. Hey, how are you, man? Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you around. You hate burning blade because I always get like searing of hellfire. I think it's gonna be good, and then it's just not for pets. Yeah. I got debated so many times by that same item as well, and it's actually like so hard to. I mean, yeah, it is easier now to get pet stats, but back when it was a sword, like good luck getting pet stats on a sword, right? Like, it's just pretty stupid to be honest. I do need like another amulet though, right? This amulet that I have right now. I don't want to sell it, obviously, but I would like to have a different one here. I still didn't find a single amulet. Money. Let me go back real quick to, say, the West Crossing and grab the other low-core set. Let's do the switcheroo. Also maybe grab like a good belt instead of the kind of bad one that I have right now. Also these gloves are really good, right? I was using these for leveling on other characters now as well. And where's the belt? Oh, there it is. Level 29 actually. Still have to wait a little bit for that one. Get switch around the rings, right? Get the other local set. So I have another local set that is usually always prepared with like level 20 plus components. So like anti-venosol for boots, runestone for the gaze, Siskforge for the mantle, and like hallowed ground for the chest piece. But I think I actually want to use something else this time. Like I would probably want to use, say, a sanctified bone instead, actually, to get like more chaos res. Also, we need to craft like an aether resistance component here and a chaos resistance component here to get these up as well. And grab like another 6 swatch for the pants, or just use a pair of pants that I have here, for example, like Hermit. Which are actually not that good, but Mistwalker is really good, right? Mistwalker is really good. This one is pretty nice. Mistwalker does help me out a bit. Yeah, whatever. Just throw it away. To use RF and ERR? No, I'm not gonna use ERR. That was just a meme. Like, I'm actually not gonna use it. I'm just gonna use RF. Look at this, if you're like playing Necromancer while leveling, this is what you wanna see, right? If I was playing Eye of Reckoning as well, I would probably use like Misery, right? Use Aegis, please. Yeah, I should use Aegis instead, that's true. Like Aegis for the transmitter and then instead of Eye of Reckoning, obviously. Yeah. I was using Aegis on my Poison Retaliation set as well, even though I had like close to no Aegis bonuses, right? So that's pretty decent on like any acid retail build actually. Because the transmitter alone gives you like lots of retaliation damage added to attack, right? It's pretty good, pretty good. Let's craft like an imbued silver and what's the other thing called again? Do I even want to use the other thing? I think I'm just gonna use like double imbued silver, right? Yeah, I guess so. Like, chaos is so bad, like I need double of these anyway. Now we can go for Pine Barrens and grab the quests and also the 2 shrines here. There's a place for that belt and choose throw away the item. Yeah, whatever. Usually always, but never sometimes. I guess. Perhaps, maybe. Okay, now let me actually adjust this really quick, right? Like, oh shit, this is also still not the right one, right? Okay, so the plan here is to obviously not use Soulfire on those, right? No. We're gonna use those instead, and then use that. Yeah. max this one out. I don't know, put this to... I don't even know. Maybe something like this, right? You can like put more points here if you want to. 5 is also good. Maybe just max it out anyway. Pull the points from Volcanic Stride instead, right? That seems pretty good. Yeah. I don't know if you need Tenacity of the Boar. Like, I mean, yeah, you're a Shaman, right? So you kind of want Savagery, otherwise your OA is bad. So I could, like, get better OA and DA through Savagery. What's wrong with Consecration? Wait, what? Why would you use it though? Like, it's not bad, but do I need it? I don't need more elemental overcap. I don't need more armor, really. Like, it's... I mean, more armor is always nice. I actually need more armor, but... just for the armor? I don't know. For DA? I don't need the DA, though. What I need is OA on this build right now. And, like, I would rather... try to get this up, right? Maybe, but it's... I don't know, it feels really clunky to use all that stuff as well. Yeah, OA and move speed is what I need. So, okay, so Nightbot's side is actually down right now, what the hell? Okay, there we go. Okay, Vines, Red Vines, Archon. It's a kiting build that's slow as a potato. True. But it's a hot potato. Also it has Virus Might and another, like, movement ability, right? Like, you still have double defensive tools, right, as an Oathkeeper. Like Virus Might and, say, I don't know, the thing that you always use, what's it called again? Displacement. Right. Displacement model. And actually, like, I mean, if you take a look at my Poison Retaliation Sentinel, right? That one was super slow as well, like that one was a walking turtle as well. And it was still able to kill and kite Kalagadra. So I guess it's fine. Also, don't forget that Messenger of War gives you movement speed. On proc though, like... Retaliation builds always have more movement speed when they proc Messenger of War. So yeah. I guess Messenger of War is like how we get the movement speed. But my logical reasoning is ruining your joke. I'm sorry, Sarok. We're not using Markovian's medal? Is that more retaliation damage? Or what does Markovian's give you over the one I'm using right now? Is Markovian's actually more damage? Like more red damage? Markovian. 380 and 70%. This one has 120 on block, right? And 550 base. Let's compare Markovian here. Markovian is also not bad, obviously. I mean, I should like not click on it, but just compare it. So Markovian is better shield stats, right? No way, I guess. Yeah, it's more damage blocked. It is pierce on the outside resistance instead of elemental and vitality, which is probably good as well. And this one actually has damage. Hey, you might be right, this might be actually better. Because yeah, like, I mean, the build needs pierce and poison. Doesn't really need elemental. But Vitality, I mean, I could just switch around one more here, right? To like another Sacred Plating, lose even more away. Yeah, it's definitely an option. Oh, whoops. I don't know if it's like, it does sound pretty nice, but it did make me lose like some OA and DA, I believe. And so it's not like 100% always better, but it might be better, yeah. And the proc's pretty nice as well, that's true. I guess once you start stacking and grasping one, single target is actually not that bad, right? You just need to ramp it up, and then it's pretty nice damage as well. It does need like lots of energy though. Could get it back with augments, yeah, but if I use like OA and DA augments, I'm gonna lose retaliation damage again, right? Like my augments give me retaliation damage as well, unlike the amulets. And I'm already using double Ravager's Eye right in main and offhand, so there's not too much room. I didn't need to like pick Ascension that early, but I have like +4 to Ascension from gear, and that's pretty nice. Do I even want to waste my time cutting? I need some normal. Maybe. That's some experience. Not too much though. And it's components, right? Components are always nice. Alright, next one, like, over here. Necropolis, right? Got two of them here. One here and then one on the Black Sepulchre. Also, I can probably already use this one. Doing devotions while in combat is not a good idea. I can't use the belt now, right? Where's the belt? There it is. This would, like, fix my poison rust by a huge amount. Okay, let's take the Vitreous first. Putting this to... yeah, Vanish is fine, I guess. will spread anyway. And it should like be applied ASAP and like vanishes my engage, so. Oh yeah, maxing out this one is really good while leveling actually. This fixes your pierce and 8 resistance, right? Like, what's it called even? Oak Skin? Yeah, Oak Skin is crazy good. Just max it out. And also flat armor, which is very welcome when you have like no armor whatsoever because you're using low card set. Like the less armor you have, the more valuable flat armor becomes, kinda, right? At least while leveling. I wanna waste my time with this guy. Plague Mancer's Amulet. So that's actually it when it comes to Devotion Shrines, right? I think so. I want some more like from Act 7 though. Just a little faster. Just forehead. Okay, so next up I'm gonna go for the Lion. And then for Phoenix. Like Lion, Phoenix, plus Affliction, right? By the way, did anybody of you watch the new Witcher series? And if yes, how did you like it? No. Yes, no. Yes, I like that. Yeah, it's decent. Okay. Interesting. Would you say it's like worth watching over, I don't know, any other series that you're usually watching right now? Like, is it basically a really good one that you really would like to watch? Like, or that you would say that you also suggest someone who usually doesn't watch any series whatsoever? Because, like, for example, I don't know, I just don't watch series that much. But the Witcher series, I don't know, it does sound intimidating, like... It does sound like I would like to watch that, or like, at least like watch some of them. Like some of the... some of the episodes at least. It's 5 people with swords, all of them holding them wrong. Too bad. What's this? Do I want this? I don't want it, right? Not now. But I mean, why would you watch Witcher? Oh, sorry. Why would you watch Witcher? Like, would you watch Witcher for like historically accurate like fighting scenes, or would you watch it for, I don't know, just the Witcher saying like stupid things or funny things? Or would you watch it just because like of the Witcher like nailing all the women? I don't know. Yeah, that does make sense as well. I can understand that. Just read the books. But yeah, if you have read the books, how does the series like compare to the books? I mean, it's probably worse, but I mean, that's always the case, right? Like, the books are, like, in 90% of the cases, like, the books are always better, like, no matter what it is. Like, which series or movie it is, the books are, like, always better. But... we're using the guns to throw at the enemy. Wait, are you telling me that, like, don't throw them away? What do you mean? Just get the chopper, right? Hand me over the chopper, and then just go melee, right? Why do you need guns when you're a smirking orc, right? No, I mean that's Warhammer 40k though, so I mean that wouldn't be like, imagine, I don't know, imagine like all these Stalingrad movies where like people just, I don't know, except for like, instead of like camping around, they just throw away their grunts. Real sword fight is over in seconds. Well, kinda, yeah. I mean... What do you mean that every sword fight is like 10 minutes like in Pirates of the Caribbean or something like that, right? Like Pirates of the Caribbean or Caribbean, right? Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? Whatever, like, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know, some of the sword fights are like way too long, right? Like basically all of them actually. But I mean that's like Disney, right? So what to expect from Disney, right? In a real sword fight, the guy with the spear wins. I mean, not always, level. Like, what if the guy with the sword has a shield as well, right? Just use the shield for that. What do I want to go for? Oh yeah, I wanted to use Lion, right? Lion, there we go. Swords are for self-defense, not for war. Yeah, kinda. And I mean, like... I guess you're right. Oh yeah, the shield always wins, right? That's how the Romans won like every war as well. Like, look at their swords, like, are Roman swords like good? No, they're crap. Gladius, I mean, a Gladius is like... it's like so bad compared to like other types of swords, right? Like Romans basically won wars because of turtling, right? Turtle defenses, stuff like that, right? Turtle formations. And they use spears. Yeah, exactly. Like they use spears and turtle formations. They didn't win because of the, like they didn't win because of Gladius. Like Gladius was just like their last resort, right? Like when you were like, I don't know, basically toe to toe with your enemy, right? That's when you use the Gladius. But for that, nope. Like when your spear broke and your shield was destroyed or something, that's when you like started using the Gladius. My god, it's formation. I am a turtle. I'm still using the fucking crappy amulet because I didn't find a better one so far. That will change at least in Elite, right? Okay, let me get like... No. I should have like an amulet in inventory, I guess. Hopefully. Yeah, the Italian football is like also... I don't know if it's still like that, but it was like famous for being like the most defensive formation, like the most defensive national team ever, or like out of all the teams, right? Yeah, like for war you use spears, exactly. And also like Like the thing is, like, how was a foot soldier supposed to counter like a cavalry, right? Like spears were the only way you could counter cavalry as a foot soldier. I got a feeling I'm missing some. How many do I have? 27? I mean, that's actually decent. I can get one more like over here in Gloombolt. That's pretty nice. That's pretty easy to get. Oh yeah, iPads are shit to type on, that's true. I don't have one, but it's still shit to type on at least. I mean, it's better than a mobile phone usually. I mean, it depends. Mobile phones aren't too bad sometimes. But for writing in Twitch chat, they're pretty bad, yeah. Definitely. Apple CAC W. I'm kinda surprised how Apple is still like the #1 company on like Wall Street, right? Like, I actually don't understand. Alright, we got some Guardians, but I mean they're pretty useless, right? Those, right? Let's grab the other one here as well. And also grab some Phoenix devotion points. One more for the active. Oh yeah, should we do the Carabate trick, by the way? It should, right? Like how to get a free skeleton key. How to scam Mog Drogon, basically, right? Yeah, exactly, Sorok. That's how I see things with Apple as well. Like, currently, they're just, like, live from their branding. That's it. Like, creativity had, like, a high, like, I don't know, 10 years ago or 15 years ago. And then it went to the gutter. Basically, after, like, Steve Jobs died, right? It just went downhill. Everything else seems worse now. I mean, I don't know, it depends like what you're used to and like which standards you have, I guess. And they're definitely like usually, like if you have an Apple product, there's usually a similar product with like the same specs that is like, I don't know, 20% cheaper. And like it has literally the same specs. So it's literally just as good usually. And like when it comes to, okay, but then people, okay wait, we have to actually talk to him, right? Not ignore him. Oh shit, wait, we can't scam him? No, we can't scam him. Okay, we have to scam him indeed. He's a bad man. I guess you can't scam him when you're like not... You don't have the quest here. Well, debated. I got debated, he didn't this time. So that's probably gonna be it for... what's it called? Elite, I mean normal. Let's move over to Elite. So the other choice is Linux. No thanks. Wait, you don't like Linux? Linux is pretty great. Also depends like what you're like programming in, right? Like some programmers actually also use Windows. Not too many though, but some do for like when they're like developing Windows stuff, right? Alright, so in Elite we have to make sure to get Pierce up to 80% once we are in Act 2. So Act 1 is kinda YOLO and kinda easy to do anyway. But Act 2 is where it's gonna be a little bit more monk-ass. Like a little bit harder if you don't have maxed out Pierce resistance at least. So you wanna make sure to max out your Pierce resistance before you walk into Act 2. And mainly I want like a better amulet, like this one for example, right? This one is pretty nice. It has resistances, everything with resistances is always welcome. Also I shouldn't like look at chests and boots anyway, because I have the locker set, I don't need that. Or those, I should say. Actually, something like this is probably better than what I have right now, right? Has a way, CDR. Tyrants is really good with the reduced target's damage. But it's a weapon, so like a pistol. And with a pistol I can't use my vanish ability. So I kinda don't wanna switch around for that one. What do these do? Oh, they're Hellhound and RE ones actually. This would be really nice for an Arcanist, but I mean, we're not an Arcanist, so... Using a two-hander for now... doesn't sound too terrible actually, and we're a Shaman actually, after all, right? Flat RR on this one. Like the rare affixes now are really nice, like really interesting even while leveling now. Makes much more sense than before to actually check out all the green app weapons or like items even while leveling. Okay, what do we use here? We have to decide 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Maybe I have a weapon that I want to use in my stash actually. Hey Drama Crazy, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. This game worked on Linux. Well, yeah. I mean, everybody has like his own favorite OS, right? Or like favorite parts about whichever OS you're using. I do like Linux quite a lot as well. Not enough to like use it over Windows right now because I don't know. I'm just a pleb, a Windows pleb. I'm not really like. I've never like dug too deep into like programming myself. If I would have, then I would have definitely switched over to Linux though. Yeah, so this is like basically all of my poison resistance right now. Let me check which belt is the new belt for +1 all skills to Shaman or like Oathkeeper, right? Because there are craftable belts now. They're really good. Give you like +1 all skills for... And they're like the faction belts, right? These ones here. So, for example, this one's Demo, Arcanist, Soldier, Nightblade, Occultist, Shaman. Shaman is from Homestead. I mean, it's also, this is craftable anyway, so we can just craft this at any time. This will be level 35, so we can just use it right now, actually. Probably should use that one then. I mean, just check it out at this myth, which I don't have right now. I should have crafted it in normal actually, whoops. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. What do we do then? Nothing. I mean, I want the other chest, right? the other chest, the low card chest. Low card is this one, coat. For the hallowed ground on this, more DA, more element resistance. I could use the 8th thingy here. Wait, where is it? I got the one on the over here, right? I could use this as well. Let's just move on. I think items, just, like weapons, just really good enough. Let me try out how good the maxed out gardens are. At least for leveling. I should try out the asset version though. So I probably should not... Yeah, I should just move out to like 50 points here first, get the exclusive, get the transmitter, get the aura for the guardians. The big single target DPS, yeah, there we go, exactly. There it is. To be honest, except for like Nightblade, it's pretty hard to have like good single target, like actual good single target DPS in this game while leveling. Like Nightblades are just gods of single target DPS even when leveling. Yeah, I think so, Cellar. Like, someone like you should still be able to like do 1 to 94 in like 4.5 hours. I mean, they buffed like... I mean, things like Krieg, for example, got harder. Like, Krieg got buffed in like all difficulties. Which is especially noticeable in Veteran. But other than Veteran... yeah, even like outside of Veteran, you do... feel it a little bit that... Mostly like Krieg, like Warden Krieg, seems a lot harder than before. Crony a little bit, but not that much. Acid RE? No, this is gonna be Acid Vines. Right? Why are you asking that, Corvax? You mean Acid RE for like 1 to 94 leveling? Or... Nah, you use or like for single target DPS? Yeah, like RE is pretty nice for single target DPS, that's true. Like any type of RE actually. Yeah. RE is really good. Like Vitality is just as good as Acid. Like doesn't matter which damage type. RE is really good for single target and AoE at the same time. RE is probably still like my favorite, or like maybe not my favorite, but like in my opinion the best leveling skill in the game. Things like Virus Might and like general Nightblade stuff are like really good as well though. Yo, Pew Square, how you doing, man? You know who I'm about to fight soon, Pew? Your arch enemy, Warden on Elite. How are you doing, man? Actually, Milton Heart might be like my arch enemy already with this build, like what the hell? The single DPS, single target DPS is like pretty darn bad right now. Doing Acid RE Oppressor after the reset now. Takes forever now. It should be just as strong as back then though, like. It's also so funny, like, Acid RE Oppressor, like, got crazy popularity, right, when Forgotten Gods came out. Because of Stupid Fat Hobbit. I don't know, like, Stupid Fat Hobbit... I mean, he's a decent build maker, etc., right? But like, his Acid RE exploded on YouTube and on Twitch. It's crazy. And then like lots of people thought that like Acid RE is like the best way to level, or like it's so good, blah 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 yada 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 yada, right? But the thing is, if you compare Acid RE to Vitality RE, like Vitality RE is just as good or even better, like, but like nobody was talking about Vitality RE just because of Fat Hobbit, right? That's so funny. I mean, yeah, he didn't use Hollfrost ointment, I guess. Vitality Resident Evil? Maybe. What about Fire Resident Evil though? That one's on fire, right? Yeah, but you just think of not having even Runestone until you get the experience. Repetition. Oh yeah, that's what actually takes forever, that's true. But you don't need Runestone for damage, right? But yeah, I get what you mean, like, it is way harder to like cap resistances without all the good components, that's true. Who's the Fat Hobbit guy? Wait, you don't know SF Hobbit? Like, generally speaking, he's a pretty cool dude, but... yeah, sometimes he... as Sorok says... got a little ragey for no reason, but usually he's a pretty chill dude, I would say. I'll set the freeze. He called it a one-shot. Yeah. Getting a one-shot. Imagine getting a one-shot in Grim Dawn, like actually getting one-shot. Like, when does that happen? It happens when a maggot hits you, or it happens when, say, for example, Muzaki slams you and you have like garbage resistances, right? I like garbage physical resistance, 0 armor, and like low HP at the same time. That's when you actually get one hit in this game. Otherwise, other than that, you either get like debuffed or shotgun, right? Like you get like, okay, like getting shotgun is pretty prevalent in this game, but one shot? What if you have like at least a decent build, you're not getting one shot? Never ever. But I mean, he's also like more of a main PoE streamer, right? Or like PoE gamer, right? So I guess PoE just... what you learn from playing too much PoE is that you don't even care about death recaps anymore at all, right? You don't care about how you died because you always died from a one-shot anyways, right? Because in PoE that's actually most of the time pretty accurate, or like maybe 2-shot or something like that, right? Pure spoons of poison. Oh yeah, how to trigger Pew Square, right? Like, just talk about Aether Ground. But I like how you made like the how to like do a therapy for myself build, right? With your water, right? Was it water? I think it was, right? The full HP regen water that you made pure, that can actually stand on Aether Ground. That's like how you how you showed Aether Ground who's boss, right? Right? Like, you showed the Aether Ground who's the boss. It's you, not that filthy Aether Ground. Good job. Yeah, we have to talk to this guy first, otherwise we don't get the smith. I need the smith to craft like a component for my amulet, and also I need the smith to craft like a belt for me. So yeah, I do need to grab the smith. Flaps message ability by Internet Explorer. What the hell? Yeah, maybe you should change like the RIP, like the RIP thing on your tombstone to grounded instead, right? Maybe your grandma could farm Harkets level with that. Right, that's like the... Maybe I need to like make your build for like my girlfriend. Like, tell her like, do whatever you want in the game. I give you this. You can even play hardcore. Just take this build. Yeah, Warden. Now we actually need to go back to village here, and we need to clear this area actually for experience, otherwise we won't get the quests from the main campaign, the main quest. Then also we... I really need to figure out which other ability I need to use here, like I want to use. Maybe I'll just max out Virus Might, right? And use like the fire to acid conversion from the exclusive. Right now damage traps are like all over the place, right? Like I'm dealing physical, fire, bleed, vitality. Actually like everything but acid. And my devotions are like Murmur is for cold and acid, right? So yeah, it doesn't really mesh that well together right now. Need to figure out something here. I should switch to fire pets right now? Okay. I just do like a new poll if I should really switch over to fire pets or not. And see how that one goes, right? Oh wait, here's Agram. Fire Pets Archon. Yeah, the Guardians are, I mean, I don't know, Oathkeeper is like probably actually the worst pet class in the game or something like that, right? It's like garbage, it's like so bad actually. For pets. I mean, when you don't count player scale pets at least, right? Like it's obviously perfect if you want to do like a player scale pets. I don't know, Dervish for example, that's pretty nice. Like true pets, it's pretty garbage. Okay, this is like no damage, right? Also, why did I not put a point there into the additional range? Oops. Whoopsie daisies. Sable 1. When I looked at the poll, Archon won, okay? It's garbage if you don't count amazing pets. I mean, they're not pets though, right? They're fake pets. It's probably gonna be like the last quote of the year for me. Damn. Alright, fabric 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go back here. 3 more days. Probably not 3 more days of me streaming though. They just announced tomorrow's stream? Not really, no. I wish, but I have stuff to do. Where are you gonna hang out then? Why not in your own stream, Pew? Bad stuff to do and just streaming. That's that doesn't seem like a response, like a how do you say that? Responsible decision, I guess. I am a RPG streamer without tied out like that. Pillars of Eternity Pog. Wait, you wish you were playing PoE? Like Pillars of Eternity? I mean, just play it, Forehead. Pillars of Eternity, of Eternal Sleep or what? I thought it's called Grim Yawn, not Pillars of Eternal Sleep. Aether crystals, give me those crystals. Very important. Alright, we also have to actually kill a Krieg, right? How to kill a Krieg with just grasping wines and no single target DPS? I'm so gonna die, right? Wait, no, we're not gonna do Krieg now. Let me go back and do some other stuff first. I need at least level 40, right? Okay. I need like level 40, maybe a better belt. And I know, just some... I can't kill him like level 38 with no single target damage whatsoever, right? It's like just suicide, basically. Swarm for mem. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Swarm would have like helped my Vine CPS at least a little bit. But I kinda want like a true single target ability. Like right now, I mean, yeah, I could do this, like I could use Swarm on top, right? But is that really like so much more damage? It's like a tiny bit right now, but like resistance reduction doesn't help you that much if your ability is like a meme ability anyway. Saboteur time. Really wanna see that Saboteur, eh, Sorok? Wait, what do you mean? No, no, no. Killing Warden Krieg on Elite is like doable on any character queue. I've not seen a bird die to Krieg on Elite so far. Like it's literally so easy, man. Like I don't even know where to begin, man. It's so fucking easy. Yeah, Korvac, but I mean, come on, Korvac is like, what, Act 7 boss? Krieg is Act 1 boss? 7 greater 1? I mean, you should know that. Yeah, I mean, even if he's like Act 2, I mean, he's still... It's like double the acts of Act 1, right? So he's like twice as strong, right? That's the logic here. Okay, like look at me killing this elite. Like this already took like 10 hours actually. What the hell? Try to kill Korvac, I mean Krieg like this for that. Yeah, we have to like take a look at the board. Okay. Grasping Wines leveling is not that much fun, right? Like it was fun on normal, but... Yeah. Can you die, please? Thank you. Yeah, maybe there's the same boss. Who knows? Alright, definitely wanna do that. Let's kill this guy as well. Might as well do these quests right away he's dying. Okay, we need like a... What do we need? Like a +1 Oathkeeper belt would be pretty nice, or +1 Shaman, right? One of either of those two. So, Shaman. Solar belt, right. Okay, Oathkeeper. Wait, level 90? What? There's no like level 35 one? 65? Okay, I guess then it's the Shaman one. Shaman... Solar belt. Okay, this one got... where is it? 3% pierce less. Okay. Let's put one of these over here as well, and then use like a... what's it called? Aether Soul, I believe? Something? Was they both designed by Great Coincidence? I don't think so. What do you mean? Sounds really good as well. We might have to use this instead. Also this one's pretty nice actually. I don't really need the metal resistance right now. +1 skills to Shaman. I don't need the Chaos against Krieg either. Yeah, okay. Let's use this for now and then later just use the other thing, right? Multiplicative damage to Ethereals and Aether Corruptions. Seems good. +4 Virus Might, what the hell? Dude, these green affixes are insane now. Actually crazy. Oh, maybe I should use move 2 as well. Okay. Constance. Take this fabric. So we gotta talk to her and take out 2 points here and put these 2 points like I guess into the Guardians actually. So here. Yeah. Wait, why is my Pierce not maxed out anymore? Wait a second. Wait, wasn't my Pierce like maxed out like just a second ago? Nani? Oh, because of the belt maybe? No, right? Ah, whatever. Okay, let's just use the soul shard here for the ring. And for the amulet we use this Aether stuff, right? And then we switch over to Sister's life-giving amulet anyways. Yeah, ideally you want to use like Fire Smite, right? That's always like the best option. That is true. Okay, that should be fine though, right? Should be able to at least kill him. Also, maybe I'm gonna do one small precaution here. Can craft an imbued, no, what's it called? Purified salt, right? And use that one as well. Purified salt. For +3 max RS, I mean max Aether-S. Also, I don't have my devotions attached properly here. Wait, what was it gonna be next? Like this thing, right? Affliction. But what do I want for purple stuff then? Autumn Boar, Ulzad. Wait, Aladras gives me some purple actually, but the others need even more purple, right? So I would need to pick something that gives me purple in the first place, right? So what gives me purple? I mean Throne, for example, right? Throne also gives me Pierce Rust, Slow Rust. Throne is just really good. And then we go for this as well. Alright. Now we're ready to fight Krieg. Alright, adios. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Sleep well. See you around on... I don't know when actually, but probably next year, so... yeah, Happy New Year to you. So Pierce Rust, 78% now? Okay, that's good enough. The one I'm using right now is the one that has more damage for against Ethereals and Aether Corruptions, right? So it should also give me more damage against Krieg, I guess. Like 17% multiplicative damage, right? Wait, which ability has like a lightning proc here? Oh, the belt actually, nice. It's still gonna take a while to kill him, I guess. Hey, Inner Bloom, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh, the shit, that's so resident sleeper, what the hell? Oof. When we are done, yeah, maybe next year. All this shit. Stage 2, pork jump. You tried my lightning AR? Nice. Oh shit, I'm actually like falling asleep fighting this guy. I have to like actually focus now. What the hell? Oh, give me a second. What the? What the hell am I? Okay. Back to killing Krieg. President Evil. I don't know. You tell us. The Woofer Evil. Franker the Evil Bug. I kinda want the Warden Krieg statue in my room as well, right? Like, some people got like a Warden Krieg statue, right? I don't know. Was it like playtesters or something? Or like early backers of the game or something like that, right? We did it! World's first Krieg Cup. This build is actually interesting, right? Yeah, let's just put more points here, right? Wait, why did I stop talking to him? Whoops.
Good, you're there. The Warden's defeat is a so you must be the kid that's causing
The kid, he said, what? Wait, oh yeah. Let's grab some additional experience here as well. Oh yeah. Wait, do I need to switch this one out, actually? Actually, I don't have to, right? Like, Chaos is good enough. Pierce is not quite maxed out, but almost. Not enough scrap, what do you mean not enough scrap? What the hell? What? Hey, Rotakai. Is there any mastery you would recommend for a new player? Something with lots of different builds and preferably melee. I mean, Soldier is pretty safe. Soldier is pretty easy to play. And Soldier actually does, like, I would say any mastery has many different builds actually. If you want like more like faster pace gameplay, you can also play a Nightblade. Nightblade is a little bit harder to play though. So, like not too much harder, but it is harder to play. Need something with acid resistance actually. Oh, whatever. Let's just use the... No, let's craft a red egg, right? And we need some scrap. So, in the end, I want like... Absolution or something like that, right? Absolution or... What is it called again? Absolution? I think it's this one, yeah. Either this one or like Honor or something like that, so I probably need like a +1 all skills to Oathkeeper relic for that anyways, and I think it was Endurance, right? So Fortitude, Equilibrium, Purified Salt. Fortitude, Equilibrium, Purified Salt. No, this one will give me fire damage again, right? And the proc has fire damage as well, which is kind of bad. I do convert some of the fire to acid, but it's still kind of bad. I mean, that's sad. Early on while leveling, it's kind of whatever which damage type you're dealing, right? As long as you're dealing any kind of damage, basically. You have to streamline like at the end of Elite or like early Ultimate. Fire Briar Thorn. Any kind of damage, right? I wanna actually try out max out Guardians though, like maxing out this first and then this and then this. And see how they are, like how good they are, actually. Yeah, like Death Knight is probably the best starter build overall. You can also always write exclamation mark beginner in my chat. I have like a couple of beginner guides ready there. They're not made by me, but I've... Oh wait, whoops. God damn it, we're farming torches again. No, Skidder, you did nothing wrong. I actually wanted his ring though, like the ring is really good. God damn it. Not getting the ring this time. Yeah, Death Knight is Soldier and Necromancer, exactly. I had 2 cents, every build I tried is more fun than Death Knight. Yeah. It depends, like, what you prefer to play yourself, right? I mean, if you don't like melee or force wave leveling, then Death Knight is pretty boring. That's true. I don't think force wave is that bad though, it's actually not, it's pretty okay. Like, it's kind of the broke back leveling skill of Grim Dawn, but it's also fun now, I would say, actually. I actually like it. For leveling, like for endgame, not so much. But that said, I mean, you will switch around your force wave. I mean, you will level with force wave as a Death Knight, and then later on switch around anyway to like another ability and set. So, like, you can switch around to like so many different playstyles. Force wave is just one of them. There is fun, yeah. Derish is a little bit harder to play and gear, I would say. Like, if you want to play a Nightblade, the most beginner-friendly Nightblade that I would suggest is probably like an Infiltrator. So, with Inquisitor as your secondary. That one is definitely easier to gear than a Dervish. Just because, like, cold damage is generally speaking a little bit easier to do for Nightblades than acid damage. I mean, that acid is also fine, it's really strong as well, but like a little bit harder to gear. Not too much. I mean, like, I don't know. In the end, just play what you want, right? Like, the most important thing is that you play what you want, to play what you're like feeling most comfortable with playing, and like play what you would like to play, and that's fun for you to play as well. I don't know. That's like the TLDR, right? Just play what's fun for you. But yeah, some things are easier to gear and some things are harder to gear in the end. What's the goal for this character? Hey Grishnak, how you, man? It is this. I might have to actually maybe check out Madley's version of this build. I believe, if I recall correctly, Madley made a like similar build to this as well. Maybe for like sakes of min-maxing for a Crucible that I will not play anyways, should maybe check it out. I don't know. Should I check it out, chat? Probably not. To be honest, like all of my characters are mostly for fun. All of my characters should like, they all have like the goal to be, well, like played by anyone as like their secondary character, I guess. Like the what's it called? Like the benchmark is always Lokar, SR50, and like all the main campaign content except for Celestials. And like some of them can like do additional stuff on top, right? But like the main thing I'm trying to do with my builds is like to try to just make some specific things work, right? Or like play whatever's fun for me to play as well. Or like play whatever I've never played before. Like in this case, for example, I've never played an Archon before. I've never played Grasping Vines before, at least not in the end game. And yeah, then we will go from that and then see how good the build is in the end game, right? And just do like the usual stuff like Bourbon Clones, Lokar, Dungeons, SR50, and then if I do that, maybe like other stuff, maybe Mokjogan, maybe, you know, maybe Ravager, maybe Kalagadra, maybe... Like if I've done everything in this game except for the no class challenge, so if I were to like do what I didn't do yet, I should just do like a classless character and get the item that you get from getting to level 100 without the class. That's like the thing I should do when it comes to like personal progression. But I don't know. Right now it's pretty fun for me to like make a build for every class in the game and put that stuff on YouTube as well. And try to be like as diverse as possible when it comes to builds. We're trying to go wide here, right? Good evening, do you know Christbaumversteigerung? I actually don't, because we never had like a Christmas tree that was big, I guess. Classless sounds not that fun. I mean, I did start the challenge already, like I have like a level 40-45 character without a class right now. I did play that a little bit, like in June I believe I did that. It's quite some time ago. But yeah, I have to, like I can and will continue that one at some point, definitely. Classless would be solo self-hunt as well? No, it doesn't have to be. I mean, we can do solo self-hunt as well, I guess. But the character I did wasn't solo self-hunt. It was just like... It was classless, but still using low card set. Because, like, I threw away... I mean, I don't really have, like, lots of gear for this level, right? For, like, leveling. I have, like, 0... Like, I'm always throwing away all my chests, shoulders, boots, etc., right? So I actually don't have, like, a single piece for those armor slots except for low card set. So even though my classless character, I was actually using low card set.
Well, you work here. We have to hit them hard and fast.
Gotta hit them hard and fast. Alright, let's try out the Guardians. Next out.
Thanks for all your...
Oh wait. How long will I stream today? Not too much longer. I should probably stop after this pod actually. So I don't know, 10 minutes? 15 minutes? No, that's not 15 minutes, it's like 10 minutes, right? Would you level Classless or Sapphire and be faster than killing Krieg with grasping ones? Good question. But your answer is no, it's way slower than that. What's he doing? Like, why is he not... Oh, the grasping ones are like messing him up, right? Oh, I got hit. I don't know, the Guardians... I mean, they're not maxed out yet, but... hopefully they will do more damage now. I mean, if they don't, I will just take out all the points again and probably put it into like Virus Might or something like that. Right? Just use Virus Might instead. As you should. Potion runs out, then Doctor time. Maybe. Holy. I will give Grasping once like one more try, right? I will just use Devouring Swarm on top and see what that fares. I mean, that should be pretty nice. I mean, it should at least increase the damage of Grasping once a little bit, right? For obvious reasons. I mean, it's just like a point and click ability, right? What do you expect? It's not gonna be like super duper amazing. Like, it's not very flashy or anything like that, right? I should kill some bees here. Bees are pretty nice experience, and also royal jelly is always nice to have. For like potions and lotions. Okay, double elites and money bags, Martin. This is gonna be Monka. It's gonna be more Monkas than Crowley himself, probably. Ah, maybe not. Why am I using RF instead of Savagery though? I should probably actually use Savagery and a two-hander for leveling instead of RF. That should actually be better, right? Wait, what the? Okay, let's just die with that. I mean, it is good, but it's more about like fun or not fun, right? But they're good. Like Grasping Vines is, as a standalone, I mean, compare this to RE, right? Like RE has way more damage because of shotgun, right? And Chosen has also more damage. But I mean, Chosen, you have to aim Chosen at least, right? RE, you just kind of like put it down there and that's it, right? It's like so big you can't miss. The playstyle of this build, it's kind of like walking around, throwing shields, putting down vines. That mean he's not dead. I guess. Bird of Pain, procs, yeah. Savagery is better. To be honest, I don't like either of those for like main ability for leveling. It's just like about which one is the filler here. And RF can be really good when you're playing a dervish. Like for acid dervish, RF is really good. But yeah, in this case, Savagery is just better right now because it actually also gives me OA, and OA is pretty nice. And also, if I'm using a two-hander, then it will also give me Fizz Rest, right? So that's pretty nice as well. I don't know, do I even wanna kill her? Takes like forever. Okay. The Scythe of Tenebris. It's like whatever. It's not that good, right? It's like okay. It's an okay weapon. Are there any sets or items in general that give huge bonuses to Guardians of Imperium? Yes, for example, Bloodlord set. The Bloodlord set allows you to have like 3 Guardians, for example. There are also like other items that, combined with some other items, allow you to have like 4 Guardians. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty nice. Alright, so the potion ran out. I'm just gonna take this one last shrine here and call it the day, probably. So yeah, if you have like any questions right now, about, I don't know, one of your builds, my builds, whatever, feel free to ask me anything right now. We'll try to answer all of your questions once I'm finished with this shrine here. Oh, the shot, okay. I need to do something else than Grasping Vines, right, for leveling. The next time I play this character. Oh, shit. actually lightning do bolt. It's just a proc from this belt here, lightning bolt. Alright, I should also do the quests on the next time I play this character, like kinda the quest on the next time I play this character for the additional experience boost, I guess, that I get from the experience potion. This one might be good actually, right? Storm Totem +2. Maybe. Avarice of Envionius is like the best level 50 amulet right now. Like look at all those resistances, like this fixes all resistance problems now. Really, really good. Really strong. Decaying Raiders of the Abyss. What the? Okay, I think I'm gonna use that one. I'd like switch over to a two-hander. That seems pretty nice. Yo, Kovacs, thank you for being here, man. Take care. See you around, and Happy New Year to you as well.